How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And before we jump into game 4 today, you can see by the updated bracket that 3 of the 4 teams have been decided for this championship series. So Toronto took game 3 against Cleveland 8-4, scored early and scored often enough to end the Guardians' season. There you see Reyes with a home run and a double. Pretty much the only offense for Cleveland. And Toronto's offense got out to an early lead in the first, added on in the third, added one more in the fifth after Cleveland answered back with 2 of their own. Keep adding on insurance with 3 in the sixth, the seventh for Cleveland, and they've got to run back in the eighth. So unfortunate for Cleveland as their season comes to an end, but you kind of expect it when you think about Cleveland. Unfortunately, not in the toughest division out there. Their division is fairly weak. Here you see the box score for Toronto. Biggio with 2 doubles, Odor with 2 doubles, Guerrero Jr. with a home run and a double. Gurriel with a double or a home run. Murphy. Biggio drove in 2. Guerrero drove in 2. Gurriel drove in 2. Murphy and Odor drove in some runs. And a sacrifice for Bichette. Pitching. It was kind of a bullpen game for Toronto. Gausman gets the win. Goes 5 1/3. But then they handed it over to the bullpen. And the bullpen didn't really, do the best job. But Quantrill for the Guardians goes 5. And De Los Santos goes 2 2/3. So the Blue Jays have punched their ticket into the ALCS, but it will not be easy for them as they will have to face the Houston Astros. And the Houston Astros went and defeated the White Sox 6-0, held them to just 2 hits. The Astros did most of their scoring in the second and the sixth inning, scoring 2 runs in the third and 4 in the sixth. All off the bats of Pena, Alvarez, Perez, and Ramirez. So the Astros came in and took care of business here against these poor White Sox. So the White Sox, like I've mentioned in the past, they got to the ALCS last year, but just couldn't do much. Pitching totals here. Urquidy went 8 innings with only 1 hit, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and Kopech got the loss for the Sox, and their season is over. And now heading out to the National League, and the Dodgers took game 4 here in Chicago. Cubs put up a fight, but the Dodgers bested them here, scoring early. They scored all 4 runs by the 4th inning, and the Cubs made it interesting in the 9th, but just couldn't do much with that. So unfortunate for Chicago. It would have been kind of nice to see someone different, but it happens. And there you see, well, you will see in a second, use of the pitching. Just all in all, sad for Chicago. So the Braves can clinch here in game 4 in St. Louis. And for game 4, I kind of had a debate in my mind about who I wanted to send out there, and I could send Fried out there to kind of slam the door. But I thought, you know what, let's save Fried. Maybe Irvin can get the job done and clinch this game for us. I thought our chances were pretty good against Steven Matz, but it seems like looking at that series recap so far, if the Cardinals score, it's over because we shut them out in games 1 and 3, but game 2 we could not come back down 6-2. We made it interesting with that 6-5, but we couldn't do more after that. So it'll be Cole Irvin. His 1-year deal is ending, and we're probably not going to bring it back after this year. So he has a real chance to prove himself, maybe get paid in the off season. And Steven Matz is on the mound for the Cardinals. He gets the start over Chris Bassett, who has been moved to the bullpen this time. So here we go. Austin Riley now, 2 outs here in the first. His first AB against the lefty. He hits that one hard past the diving Arenado into left field. So a 2-out base hit for the Braves. Here's Austin Meadows. His bat has been red hot. Curveball from Matt's first pitch is a ball. The 1-0. Changeup misses. 2-0 to Meadows. Last year Meadows played 162, but this year he missed a few games and only was able to get 156. But there's a base hit up the middle. So 2 outs, 2 singles for the Braves, and it will be up to Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Braves looking to get on the board here early. Ground ball to shortstop, who bobbles it, but is able to flip to second for the out. So nothing doing for the Braves in the first. Now we've got Cole Irvin on the mound, and it will be interesting to see what he can do, because when we've played a lot of games as him this year, pitched a lot of his starts, and they haven't been amazing. So I'm kind of worried. He's definitely a sim pitcher. A 3.3 ERA. I mean, those aren't terrible stats. Doesn't get to strike out. Works the ball on the ground, but it'll be interesting to see. Here's Tommy Edman to lead off the game for the Cardinals. And there you see a ground ball that will get past Turner. Turner might have some range, but he doesn't have that kind of range. And the Cardinals have a man on. Well, Nolan Arenado is going to hit that one up the middle. And again, that will just scoop past Turner. And Edman with his speed will score, no problem. And the Cardinals score first. Here in the first, Nolan Arenado driving him in, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Tyler O'Neill takes a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2. And that's fastball that just misses. Change up, misses low, 2-2. And he got him with the sinker. So probably going for the ground ball, but instead gets a strikeout. Can't complain. 2 outs. Dylan Carlson now. Switch hitter batting right. And on the ground again, it gets past an infielder for a base hit. There's a ground ball. This time it finds the glove of Turner. And there, that will stop the bleeding. So, 1-0. Ground balls, they can hurt you. Just don't usually expect it to. So here we go with our own leadoff base runner. Jacob Stallings hits that right to Edman, though. Perfectly timed, but unfortunate for him and the Braves, a double play. There's a fly ball that'll bloop into left. Another 2-out base hit. Chopper to third. Easy barehanded play by Arenado, but he's going to throw to second and pull the second baseman off the bag. So Arenado, not sure what he was doing there. Manager's not happy about that, as that keeps the inning alive, and that's a gift for the Braves as the lineup card flips over. Turner, chopper. This time Arenado is able to take to the bag himself, and the Braves don't get anything in the second. 1 out now for Sosa. And another ground ball finds some grass. And it's another base hit. The first baseman, Christian Walker, is going to draw a walk.
The batter, number 19. Second baseman,
Tommy Edman is going to come up for the second at-bat. Singled his first time up and scored the first and only run of the ball game. Ground ball. You know the story by now. And that will score a run. So it's 2-0 St. Louis as these ground balls have eyes and are avoiding our gloves. Those jerks. Here's a left-on-left matchup. Hopefully Irvin can get out of it. Right to Albies. Flips to Turner for 1. On to Olsen for 2. Double play. 2-0 though St. Louis as we go to the third. Austin Riley is going to hit that one into left field. That'll split the outfielders. Hazley gets it and throws it in. And a one-out double for Riley. Matt Olson now with 2 outs. He's going to go the other way to center field, and that will fall in. Riley will score. Olson trying for 2. And he'll go back to first. But he scores a run. Or drives in a run, I should say. So it's an interesting one-run ball game. 3-4-5 for St. Louis in the third. Hopefully Irvin can have some better luck now, can settle in. We'll see. Hit hard. Past the diving Olsen. Tail is all this time, it seems, so far this game. Unfortunate luck for Irvin and the Braves. Tyler O'Neill now. He's going to connect on this one, and that one will sail out of here. So the first, well, maybe not the first, but one of the only balls hit in the air, and this one sails out of here. 2-run shot for Tyler O'Neill, and the Cardinals add on a couple runs. It's 4-1. Dylan Carlson is going to climb in, and he's going to connect. And he's going to give that ball a ride, and Happ is going to watch as that one is over the wall of Cardinals into the seats. Dylan Carlson with his second home run of this postseason. Back-to-back goes O'Neill and Carlson, and it is 5-1 St. Louis. So it seems mistakes were made when deciding to pitch with Irvin. So Anthony Harper's going to come in now. He's gotten himself an out. And that's going to be a hard hit down the right field line. That will just stay in the ballpark. Kowser's going to have to chase this one down. Carson Kelly is headed around second, going for 3. And that's a one-out triple. Cardinals don't seem to be done scoring runs just yet. Edmundo Sosa. Fly ball. Lorenz on his horse makes the catch. Carson Kelly tags, and the Cardinals will add a run. So it's 6-1 St. Louis. On to the 5th, 2 outs for Matt Olson. Matt's, strolling right along. And Olson's going to beat the shift. Go the other way for his second hit of the ball game. Here is Ian Happ. 1 for 1. Make that 1 for 2, as that's going to fall down the right field line and roll all the way to the wall. Olsen to third. He will hold. He's going to try and score. Got a little greedy. He's out by a mile. And that will end the 5th. Unfortunate. So it's still 6-1. St. Louis after 4.5. On to the 6th. 2 outs for Gordon Lorenz. Matt's at 80 pitches. And the first pitch to Gordon is a changeup swung on and missed. Lorenz is 0 for 2. So he's been quiet in that 9 spot. He's going to go the other way to right field. Carlson on the run. He's not going to get there. It bounces off the bullpen wall. Cardinals have a couple guys warming up in their bullpen. Lorenz going for 3. He'll make it to third with a triple of his own. So maybe the Braves will make something out of this triple. But there are 2 outs, and Trey Turner, who's kind of struggled so far tonight, 0 for 3. 0 for 3. Okay, I thought maybe just wanted to make sure. Swings and misses at the changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt. Kelly throws over to third. Lorenz back. It'd kind of be funny if Kelly threw that away, but Alas, he did not. The pitch hit up the middle. See, our ground balls are finding gloves. I don't see why Irvin's weren't, but you know what? Devil magic. That's it. Harper's still out there. 26 pitches for the kid. He's looked decent. Only given up the 1 run so far. Sosa takes a strike. Good fastball by Harper. Hit down the line, foul. Kaiser thought about it, but wasn't going to get there in time. 0-2. Right on right matchup. The pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3. Sosa can't believe it. And the 3rd strikeout for Harper. Seth Elledge comes in here. Now his 3rd game in. And when I was looking for something in the Cardinals roster foundation, I saw that Elledge was traded from the Braves to the Cardinals. So, trying to get revenge on his former team and help the Cardinals win the game. But an error like that is not going to do it. Here's Meadows. Let's see if we can make them pay for that error. Elliott, the righty, facing the lefty. Hit hard. That'll find the hole, and Braves have something cooking here. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 man out. Matt Olson. 2 hits so far. We'll take a 3rd. Thank you very much. Slider misses outside, ball 1. A little late there, but just a little bit. Count even. Hit to center field. That'll get down. Meadows. O'Reilly had to hold up and make sure that got down. 1 run will score, though. It's 6-2. On to the 7th. 2, 3, and 4 for St. Louis. Here's Hazley. Harper still out there. Like I said, Harper's been looking good so far. Can't complain at all. Probably should have given him the start, it seems, over Irvin, but, you know, Irvin's the veteran. Harper's just the rookie. As he gets Hazley for his 4th strikeout. But Harper's impressed. Kaiser rips it into right field. Leadoff base hit for the Braves in the 8th. This time Ryan Helsley's out there. Here's Turner. Fouled off. 0-1. Ooh, it's going to get him in the thigh. Ozzie now with a 1-1 count, and he's going to crush that to right field. Will it stay fair? It will. Ozzie Albies does it again. Another home run, his 3rd so far this series. And it brings us to where we were in Game 2. 1 run away from tying it. It's 6-5 here, St. Louis here late.
Attention, please.
On to the 9th. Giovanni Gallegos coming in for the save, trying to slam the door. And again, it won't be easy, as it's a 1-run ball game. And you'd think something's got to give as far as the offense goes. You know, we've had a lot of base runners. You'd think we'd drive them more home, but here we go. 5, 6, and 7. Matt Olson, 3 for 4. Bunch of singles for him. First pitch swinging, hit hard to the first baseman Walker, and he takes it to the bag. Out number 1. So unfortunate luck for Olson. Here's Ian Happ now, 1-2 count. Gallegos' pitch popped up behind home plate. That's not going to do it. Kelly barely has to move. All he had to do is get out of his stance in time and throw off the mask. And out number 2, so Jacob Stallings, last hope. And he takes that ball to center field. Hazley under it, throws up the glove, and the Cardinals take Game 4, so it's do or die. Game 5. And we'll head back to Atlanta, and this time it will be Max Fried. I actually think it's going to be Fried and Desclafani, if I remember correctly, or Caprillion, but I don't know. You'll see. We'll see. We'll find out together. So the Cardinals take Game 4 by a similar score in Game 2, 6-5. We out-hit the Cardinals 13-10, and we couldn't make those 2 errors pay. Cole Irvin gets the loss. Steven Matz pitched well, gets the win. And that's stupid devil magic. It's anyone's series now. Hopefully Fried can continue to dominate like he did in his first start. And we'll have to see how it goes. So Game 5 next time here on the channel. And with that, if you guys liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. And we will continue with the Braves franchise and LEGO Incredibles right through the holiday season. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the highlights. Enjoy the rest of the series. And I will see you guys later. Take care.